Hey viewers, hey subscribers, and welcome back to my channel, Aquarian Empress Tarot. Happy Saturday morning, you guys. Happy Saturday, okay? Today's protection day as per usual, and yes, y'all, I do have my sage. Okay, we will be saging the house today, okay? As per usual. Also, I will be doing a protection ritual for anybody who wants to join. The donation is $777, so make sure you send it. You can Cash App it, PayPal it, however you prefer to do it. But you need to do it today before noon, because I'm going to be doing the protection ritual this evening before sundown. So probably like around 4:30. And I'm going to be creating a protection jar to put names in. So if you want to be a part of it, y'all know how to reach me. I hope everybody had a blessed week. Y'all, today is the last day of December. Woo! No, it's not. Tomorrow is the last day of December, yes. So, with that being said, as we prepare to go into a new year, now is a really great time. And somebody said, astrological wise, that the new year in numerology is the number 7, okay? Which is very significant, by the way. It explains a lot of the hell that we went through last year. And going into Mercury retrograde this year, it's like, okay, because we're officially in Mercury retrograde. Just had to let y'all know. Had to let y'all know we are officially in Mercury retrograde. Yes, we are. But we're gonna make it through this. We're gonna make it through this. And I have to say, the start of this Mercury retrograde, it was a lot. Okay, it was a lot, but it's okay. It's okay though. Okay, we gonna make it through this. So. You know, Mercury retrograde teaches us a lot of lessons. As you're coming into the live stream and you're viewing this, let me know what are some of the lessons that you learned this past Mercury retrograde, okay? The last 2 Mercury retrogrades that we had. I'm going to start by sharing mine, okay? Also, if you're wanting a reading as you hop into the live stream, please make sure that you send your donation, drop a green heart, and let us know that you sent the donation. Basic readings are $12.22. Full readings are $22.22. I have not changed those prices. Them prices have been that way since all of last year. So I'm keeping those the same. Only prices that have increased are on my website, and they've only increased by like $10. Okay. Anywho, anyone wanting to book a full in-depth personal reading with me, like a pre-recorded video reading, highly recommend it because it goes into so many different aspects of your life, love, finances, career, family, all of that, spiritual aspects as well. So I highly recommend it. But for me, the lessons that I learned last year's retrograde were to be a little bit more selfish. And let me explain. Okay, let me explain before all the girlies start coming for me. Being a little bit more selfish with my time and my energy. And I'm going to explain that from a spiritual perspective as an energy worker, okay? So being a tarot reader, I work with energies, okay? And I also like to do energy clearing. That's a thing, okay? But if I know that my energy is off, I will not do a reading for a client because I don't want it to affect that person's messages, right? If I know that my spirits are low, or I've gone through something traumatic, or I'm just not feeling well, like there's illness, the body is at a different frequency. So I will not read for you. I will let you know, listen, I'm sick. If you want to reschedule, we can do it another time, or I can refund you, either way. But I've learned dealing with people in that aspect that I also have to be very clear, and I also have to set boundaries because people will try you. Outside of tarot, I actually have a real life and I work full time, and some people, not all, and shout out to all of my lovely supporters, all the people who've been with me since the beginning, okay? And if you've been with me since last year, yes, okay, I love you. Thank you for the love and support. But some people, when I first started this journey 3 years ago, I can't believe time has flown by that fast. I started my tarot journey in 2019. Yeah. So no, the end of 2019 going to 2020. So 2020, it's been 3 years now. It's been 3 years. So Like, you know, it's been a lot. I've learned a lot. I've experienced a lot. And I feel like I'm going all over the place. But anyway, long story short, I learned last Mercury retrograde that when it comes to clients and spiritual work and energy work, I have to be selfish with my own energy sometimes and be like, I'm so sorry, I'm not the reader for you, and recommend them to go to someone else. Especially if I'm not in the right frame of mind, body, or spirit to do so. Like I said, illness or something traumatic has happened or something like that. So I have to be honest with my clients. I owe that to them, but I also owe it to myself. Even in readings, people sometimes, the messages that spirit gives are not the messages that people always want to hear. In readings, let me just explain this. Readings and any form of divination that you do, spirit is going to come through. And whatever message spirit provides, that's the message that spirit wants us to know, myself included. Okay, because I've had readings from other very good readers. And spirit will call you out. Okay, and will and does. So if you're not ready for change, if you're not ready for growth, then you probably shouldn't be booking tarot readings. Okay, that's number one. So long story short, be more selfish with my energy. Also in my personal relationships, I need to be wise. Like, I need to investigate more, run that background. Okay, and I highly recommend it to those of y'all who are dating, or especially if you're dating people online. Run the background searches, ask questions, do research, and also don't take things so personal. You know what I mean? Okay, let me explain. Because I've gone through the situation myself, and I've had clients go through it. So if someone comes to you, let's say that you think you're with this person, and they tell you, "Oh, I'm not with anybody. I'm not in a relationship with anybody," but then someone comes forward and they say, "I'm so and so's wife. I'm so and so's baby mama." Before you decide to get upset with that other woman, confirm the information. I just wanted to let you know this is what's going on. He lives here. We have children together. Now, mind you, women can play games. They can be petty. But hear me out. Sometimes you have to hear people out and let them say what they need to say, so that way you know how to move accordingly, right? You know how to move accordingly, right? So there's that. So, hang on, y'all. I'm trying to give everybody time to hop into the live stream as well. Can y'all see me? I feel like y'all can't see me, and I'm nervous about that. Why do I feel like y'all can't see me? Hang on. That concerns me. If you're hopping in the live stream, let me know if you can see me. Because, long story short, yesterday I had to get a new cord for my Wi-Fi because y'all know Rico likes to do things, and he did. So I ended up getting a new cord, and I had to reconnect everything. As far as I know, it's showing, but let me know. Say hey, say good morning, say something. So let me know if you're hopping in the live stream, if you can see me, because I want to make sure it's working, okay? Good morning, y'all. Good morning, good morning. All right, let me see. Hang on. And shout out to my moderators. Thank y'all so much for being here. I'm going to post the links so everybody can have the links as well. So anybody who's coming in, if you're new, please make sure you thumbs up. Make sure you thumbs up the live stream, and then also subscribe to the channel if you're new, and don't forget to turn on your post notifications. That way you can be notified anytime I go live or post content. You can be notified. Let's see, y'all. Okay, y'all. So all right, y'all. So let's get some collective messages. That's what I'm here for. So let's get some messages for the collective. I am gonna start out with some ancestral messages as well. Good morning, Tasha Love. How are you? There is a deck that I can't seem to find. I don't know why, but I'm gonna find it. I'm going through and I'm shuffling decks so that as I start, I know what decks I have out. I try not to start too early, because if I start too early, a lot of people are not up and going. But then if I start too late, nobody's going, everybody's busy doing other things. So it's like, it's a hard medium for me. And it's very difficult for me to go live during the week because I'm so busy and I'm tired when I get home. Because I have far distance to travel when I get off of work in the evening. So it's like, it's hit and miss. It's hit and miss. I might try to do one other day during the week, like Wednesday or Thursday. That's just easier for me. Probably a Thursday. We'll see how it goes. I might play with it. But I just be busy. All right, let me see what I got. Good morning, everybody, and welcome. If you're new, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on your post notifications. Y'all have to have morning coffee. All right, so let's get into it. I'm gonna start with our ancestral messages. All right, hold Holy Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective today? Dear honorable ancestors, what messages do you have for my collective today? Welcome back if you are one of my returning subscribers, followers, and welcome if you are new. Good morning, happy Saturday. Today is protection day, and I always strongly encourage cleaning today. On Saturdays, cleaning. I was up early this morning doing it, still doing laundry. But cleaning and clearing, cutting and clearing things out, throw stuff out, vacuum the car out. Like, go ahead and put those clothes away. Do whatever you need to do to clear out energy, stagnant energy. Definitely cleaning floors, sweeping and mopping. Getting rid of old things that you don't need, things that you don't use. Give it away, throw it away, but do whatever you need to do. All right, y'all. So, good morning and happy Saturday, y'all. All right. All right, Spirit. So, you know what? I didn't realize I had Palo Santo. Let's burn it. Since I got a little Palo Santo, let's burn it. Palo Santo is also a great alternative if you don't have sage. Oop, hang on, y'all. Hang on a second. Sorry, my sister was calling me. Okay. All right, Holy Spirit, Divine Source. What messages do you have for the collective for this weekend as they go into the new year? What messages do they need to know? Ooh, we have the Wise One. This card hasn't come out in a hot minute, but one of my favorites, the Wise One. It says, grow within your current situation. Okay, so whatever your current situation is, the ancestors are reminding you that it's an opportunity for growth, okay? Especially during this Mercury retrograde. Don't allow the fears and retrograde slander get the best of you, because honestly, retrograde does not have to be difficult. It doesn't have to be difficult at all. It's what we choose to do with it. You can choose to make the most out of it. You can choose to use the opportunity and the energy of retrograde to reflect. Like I said, to cleanse and protect your space and your energy, to change your mindset, to train your mind to affirm the things that you desire, to open the doors for manifestation. Or you can choose to stay stuck in certain cycles and keep repeating things over because you're not ready to let go. And people give me that lame ass excuse a lot of times, like, oh, well, I'll do this in my own time. I'll do this when I'm ready. Okay, well, you might not be ready for 5 years. Spirit has been nudging you to leave that man alone for how long? And you still keep holding on, and then you wonder why the blessings are not coming through for you. You wonder why the relationship is not healthy for you because you're not doing what you know you're supposed to do. And I say that with all due respect, but it is what it is. And Spirit, like I said, Spirit will definitely call you out. Wise One. No sense in dragging your healing process. You might as well just do it and get it done. Might as well. For those of y'all who haven't seen it, I did do a collective reading for like an overall general forecast predictions reading for the next 3 months. For those of you guys who are kind of wanting to know what's coming in, it was a general collective reading, so all the messages won't resonate. But it was a bomb-ass reading, okay? It was bomb, okay? It was like 30 minutes long. I took my time and I gave all the messages that Spirit gave to me at that time, posted it. So if you want to go back and look at it, go back and look at it. Also, there were shadow work prompts in that reading. Okay. So anybody that's familiar with shadow work, It's a great opportunity to do some reflection work. All right. Wise one. Spirit says, knuckle down, be reliable and committed. This is so crazy because I literally had this conversation with myself this week, like hardcore. Going into the new year, ain't no excuses. Going into the new year, like either you're going to be disciplined and committed and consistent or you're not. So be open to wisdom and insights from your elders, okay? So if you are blessed to still have, your elders, like your parents, great-grandparents, grandparents around where you can learn from them, this is also an opportunity. But also the ancestors speak to us in so many ways. You get intuitive nudges from them in so many ways. It says here, on this card, the raven in her hands, referring to the wise one in this card. Hey boo, referring to the wise one in this card, the raven in her hand represents the capacity to overcome the dark times and be reborn again and again. So she helps you to tap into wisdom to overcome whatever life throws at you. Wisdom being the information stored in your soul rather than the knowledge acquired in this lifetime. And to learn from the experience of your elders. The wisdom of the wise one is based on something that the younger generation is often lacking: commitment and reliability. So the things that we desire in this life, we have to be committed to that, right? If we say that we want abundance and prosperity, we have to be committed to that. Like, you literally have to put in the work. And that's what I was talking about with manifestation as well. On my Instagram live stream the other night, like, you can't just say, oh, I'm trying to manifest more money, but then you don't you're not putting in the work to do that. So she helps you to tap into that wisdom and to learn from the experience of your elders. The wisdom of the wise one is based on something that the younger generation is often lacking. It says, when this card appears, you're being guided to continue working on your growth and expansion within your current situation. Be committed to your tasks and projects. Be committed. So whatever little New Year's resolutions you got, whatever goals you've written down, whatever things that you're trying to manifest going into the new year, Spirit says, be committed and reliable. First, you owe it to yourself to be reliable so that you're not disappointed in 6 months, or you're not disappointed by 2024. You're not disappointed because you were committed. You kept at it. You were consistent. You were disciplined, and you stuck to that goal. It says, it can be very easy to get bored and overwhelmed or distracted, but persevere. Persevere. See it through. You're being reminded of how it feels to be let down and experience unreliability. And that's not what you were born to be. So keep working on what you're working on, because it's going to be extremely beneficial for you in the long run. So if you jump started something, you started classes, you started a new job, stick to it. Stick to it. Maybe you decided to cut sugar out of your diet, whatever you decided to do. Maybe you decided to start working out and taking care of your health this new year. Spirit says stick to it, okay? There's that one. Grow within your current situation. You're deciding not to repeat toxic relationship patterns. Spirit says stick to it. You decided to remain single and celibate for a while. Stick to it. Give yourself that time to do what you need to do to grow, to learn, and move forward. Ooh, okay. We have a Shaolin Master. Be graceful in movement and action. That one came out. Let me pull one more. Unleash the wild within. Who is the Stargazer? Set your sights higher is on the bottom of the deck. So the second message we got from the ancestors is the Shaolin Master. It says, be graceful in movement and in action. And that message is slow and steady. You know that saying, slow and steady wins the race? So first off, the ancestor said, grow within your current situation. That means being disciplined and committed to the things that you say you want going into the new year. That's number one. Number two, we have the Shaolin Master. Be graceful in movement and in action. Slow, steady, consistent. Breathe and flow. Take a gentler approach. You don't have to rush things in your life. Everything's not it's not a hurry. It's not a rush for you to get to the finish line as long as you get there. Okay? You know that song, I don't remember the lady that sings that song, but I don't care how you get there. That song, get there, just get there. Take your time. It says, you're being guided to flow like water. Blow the air and connect with your purest intentions. Don't feel you need to rush ahead because you don't. A gentler approach will be more fruitful and rewarding. Like, it's okay to work and then it's okay to rest. It's okay to work and then it's okay to take time off. It's okay to exercise and then take a break. Eat something that you like. It's okay. You know what I mean? You have to find that balance, that healthy medium. Move with subtlety and grace. Reach high, but also ask yourself, how can you move with the flow of life rather than pushing against it? Do you have the capacity to refocus your gaze at this time? Can you slow down? Or take more time to soften and breathe as you move forward. Sometimes we get so caught up in, trying to keep up with everything around us, keep up with technology, keep up with politics, keep up with current events, keep up with everything that's going on, what's trending and all these things. Spirit says, slow down. It's okay to slow down. All of this will be incredibly beneficial for what happens next. And then we have the she-wolf. And so that's the last ancestral message. And then I'm going to get into the tarot and we're going to wrap it up. Anybody who's wanting a reading, like I said, feel free to send a donation. Cash App, PayPal, all those things. Super Chat, which I don't care for. But if you send it, I'll see it. We'll get it. The she-wolf. Unleash the wild within. Let your wild side up and out. Unleash your talents and your desires. You're being rewilded at this time, guided to reconnect with your rebellious heart, the part of you that likes to break boundaries and go beyond them completely. If you've been holding back on your hopes and dreams, and this is where the manifestation comes in, y'all, you're being encouraged to chase your dreams. 2023, baby, we're manifesting everything that we want. Okay, let that wolf energy within help you track down what direction you want to go in. Like I said, if you want to go back to school, if you want to further your education, if you want to start a business, if you want, I don't know, to detox your body and do a purge and do a, like, whatever your goal is, to get fit, to get healthy, lose weight, whatever the goals are, Spirit says, let's go. Don't let any traps or hunters get in the way of your freedom or your growth. The life you want is here. So go. It's giving Aries energy for me, and I like it. I really like it. All right, y'all. So let's get into the tarot. Let's get into the tarot. All right, y'all. All right, Spirit. So what's the tea? What's going on here? Oops. All right. Okay, so this is for those of y'all who are in relationships right now or potential relationships. I'm using my Flaming Roses Lovers Oracle by Jennifer Aquarius Tarot. Let's find out what's going on in y'all's love life collectively. If it resonates, leave a comment, let me know. This is a live stream, so feel free to comment. Oh, we have slow pace. So some of you guys really are starting to take things slow when it in regards to your love life. You're taking your time and actually getting to know people and allowing them the opportunity to get to know you as a person, because you get tired of being objectified. Good morning, Divine Boo. Welcome to the live stream. People get tired of being, I don't know if I've had that experience. I don't know if other women feel the same, but you get tired of men looking at you as just, you know what I mean? Like just an object, you know what I mean? Like not liking you as a person. And that's really scary. Like, I mean, I've heard that term. Men will be with anybody. They'll sleep with anybody. But do they really like you as a person? That's a whole nother thing. That's a whole nother, you know what I mean? So you guys may be taking things very slow. And if you've been in a relationship for a while with someone, things may be going at a slow pace right now. Because maybe the person is really trying to solidify some things and work on some things. We have home sweet home. Some of you guys, if you're with someone right now, that person may be trying to build. They're trying to put themselves in a position to build with you, so that they can build something solid, maybe possibly potentially move in. And if they've already moved in, maybe move somewhere bigger. Maybe do something that's going to actually bring you all together a lot closer. Could be potentially a proposal, a wedding proposal, or something of that nature. For those of you guys who are dating, you guys may really be focused on your home right now, like on your home life, what you currently got going on at home. That's why you're trying to take things slow. Sometimes people don't have the best at home life, and so they're trying to work on themselves, but also at the same time trying to find love. And there's nothing wrong with it, but just be mindful. Spirit says there's going to be a breakthrough if there hasn't been for some of you guys. If the person doesn't have their ish together, either they're going to wrap it up and get it together, or you're going to get a sign to leave that person alone. If they're not able to give or contribute to you in the way that you need them to, it's going to be one or the other. One or the other. We have date nights. Some of you guys may be planning on going out on a date, or just taking quality time between you and your person to spend some quality time together, or that could be a conversation that needs to be had in the next few days if it hasn't been, especially with New Year's coming up. You know, what are the plans? Where are you guys going? What are you guys doing? You know, so date nights. Some of you guys in the next couple weeks will be going on a date with someone. Spirit says to have patience with this situation because it's still blooming. For some of you guys, it's a new situation. For some of you guys, it's an old situation. Like you've been dealing with it over a year, and you kind of miss that new energy of like when you guys first got together. You're hoping for that breakthrough. You're missing that new energy of like going out and spending quality time together. But let me just say this. If you have children, if either of you have children, for those of you who do, and you're in relationships with people, you literally have to plan date nights. You have to plan them, okay? You gotta plan them. If you want to keep the spark, you gotta plan them. And it shouldn't just be you. It should be you and your significant other. Because it shouldn't be all... The responsibility of keeping that romance alive should not be placed on just one person. You're a couple, so you gotta work it out together. You know what I'm saying? Gotta work it out together. All right. Show me more spirit. Ooh, we have temper. Either you might have a temper or they might. Like you guys might get a little impatient or aggravated with the person because you feel like you've been patient. You've waited for this person to get it together, to start treating you the way that you deserve to be treated. And you're tired of waiting. So you may have become a little frustrated with your person. It's funny. It's not funny, but it's funny because it's like, you know, sometimes you get tired of waiting, like you've been patient. And I think that's where communication comes in though. Like, if you're tired of waiting on someone to do something, that's when you need to just flat out say like, I really miss when we used to go out together, when we used to spend quality time, we used to plan those dates and things of that nature. You know, you have to, the thing, especially with men, for those of y'all who are watching this live stream and you're in a relationship with a man, which is the majority of the people that follow me, but men are not mind readers. So you really have to be very clear with your expectations. Like you have to be very clear with what you're wanting. Like if you're wanting to go out, he needs to know that. Like, oh, you know, babe, like I really would love if you and I could go somewhere and do something together. Like we could spend time like we used to do. I'm a little sarcastic, so never mind me. But you get my point. Like you have to be very direct with what you want. You know what I mean? Like you can't hint around. You can't hint around. Yes, you can't really hint around because sometimes they won't take the hint. They be like, oh, I thought you was just saying that you miss going out. Like, no, sir, I'm wanting you to plan a date. That's what we're wanting you to do. We're wanting you to plan a date. We have wedding songs. Your person actually might be considering proposing. They might literally be considering marriage. Yes, I agree, Divine Boo. Like, you can only... The thing is, though, you, like... You shouldn't have to babysit somebody, but at the same time, if they don't know how you're feeling, they don't know that you're unsatisfied, their behavior is going to continue. I hope that makes sense. Yeah, because you shouldn't have to train a grown person on what to do. You really shouldn't. Especially somebody who's been in relationships before. Especially somebody over the age of 30. We have healing. This connection is definitely teaching both you and your person a lot about one another. Your triggers, the traumas, the strengths and the weaknesses. And I feel like both of you, if you really take the time, like I said, taking things at a slow pace and really get to know each other, you can figure out where you both complement each other and you can actually make it work. Now, I know the girl is going to come for me, but I do not care because as much as I love tarot and astrology and things of the nature, it does not define your relationship. Like, just because your person is a Leo and you might be a Scorpio, that doesn't mean that you can't make the relationship work. Will there be challenges according to astrology? Absolutely, because y'all both extra. But that doesn't mean that you can't make the relationship work. So don't solely base your relationship on someone's zodiac placements, because does astrology give us insight? Absolutely it does. But it doesn't mean that the relationship can't work. You know what I'm saying? Doesn't mean that it can't work. Now me personally, if you've had a lot of bad experiences with a particular zodiac sign, for me that would be Virgo, it's a no. It's an immediate no. And Libra, no. The most narcissistic individuals I've ever come across in my entire life. Absolutely not. But with that being said, there's always exceptions to the rule. So even though your person may not traditionally be compatible with your sign, doesn't mean that you can't make it work. Because at the end of the day, you're both adults, you're both grown, you both know what you're looking for, you both know what you desire in a potential partner or long-term relationship. So that's something that needs to be discussed. And you have to pay attention to actions versus words. And y'all know I say this a lot, men lie. They do. They lie a lot. So you can't just go by what's being said, you have to go by what's being shown. Because the lies they just keep coming. All right? Pay attention to what's shown, not what's said, because what's said really don't matter. But communication is definitely important. A lot of times men shut down when it comes to their emotions, how they're feeling. You're not a mind reader as well, so you need to let your person know, like, hey, listen, I notice things have been off. Check in, you know what I mean? Just do a little check in. Like, are you good? Is everything okay? Like, I just want to make sure we're on good terms, you know? A lot of times men won't talk if they have things going on. And sometimes they need a little space, you know? But also, the same thing can happen with women as well. If you need space because you're going through something and you really just don't have the capacity to talk about it, let your person know, like, listen, I need some time alone for a little while. You know, and that's important. I feel like everybody needs their time and their space alone at times. That's important. Spiritual guidance. For those of you who are not religious necessarily, there's you can always spiritually connect with your person, however that work looks like for you. For me, pray about your situation. Prayer has always worked. Prayer has always been powerful and effective. Asking Spirit to show you the things that you need to see about the person that you're dealing with. Is this something that you need to pursue? Is it something that you need to release? Those are always great things when it comes to spiritual guidance. Also, book, to one of your trusted spiritual advisors, book a reading. Book a reading to find out what the person's intentions are, their energy towards you, how they feel about a relationship, a healthy relationship. What kind of things does this person experience in their life that may potentially block the relationship? That's why us energy workers, we offer those services. Spice it up. Spice it up, okay? Get the lingerie. Get the whipped cream. Get the fruit. Get it out. Those of y'all who are into handcuffs, get them out. Okay, we gonna keep it PG. We gonna keep it PG. But y'all know what I'm saying. Y'all know what I'm saying. Okay, spice it up. People get bored, and if you get bored, it's okay. But you gotta, you know what I'm saying. You gotta figure out a way to spice it up. Okay, spice it up. Me plus you, it says complete. So the person that y'all are dealing with currently, if this is your current situation, they feel like you complete them. Okay, you're like the world to them. You mean a lot to them for sure. So if you were questioning that, we got catching vibes. Yeah, you guys definitely have strong feelings for each other. Yeah, desire on fire. You could be dealing with a masculine energy that's feeling a little bit lost right now. Like I said, they may be trying to figure things out, trying to figure out how they can work this relationship out between the two of you. They may feel a little bit insecure, especially if they don't, how do I put this? If they're not financially stable. Like if they have a lot of financial obligations and they're not really able to provide for you in the way that you're able to provide for you, they may feel a little bit insecure. Their ego may just be a little bit crushed, just a little bit. But this person wants to be your Prince Charming. They feel like you come off a little bit as defensive. And we also have twin flames here. This person is definitely it's giving soulmate energy. Like your souls were meant to come together in this lifetime for a specific purpose. You two are meant to meet each other, to heal, to grow. You both have certain things that you need to work out together, and that's why the relationship works. But that's also why the relationship has challenges, because you both have been through similar situations in this lifetime. So you guys come together so that you can work them out and clear that karma out before y'all tap out of here. All right. Let's see. And you may be feeling lost as well. You may be feeling like, well, damn, where is this going? That's a conversation that needs to be had if you're not sure. Don't ever let somebody leave you in confusion. Don't let them leave you in confusion. All right. So now I'm going to pull, this is Oracle. I'm going to pull Tarot. Spirit, can you give me more details for my followers, subscribers in regards to their love life currently for going into the new year? What can they expect from their partner? What can they expect from their partner going into the new year, Spirit? Okay, so we got the Nine of Cups. You can see that, Nine of Cups. You may start to feel a little bit more comfortable in your relationship as you're going, or relationships as you're going into 2023. If you're dating and you're keeping a roster, Spirit says it's time for you to move forward. If you've been in a low energy, like you just feel like giving up and throwing in the towel, because the Six of Swords is one more than the Five of Swords. And the Five of Swords is kind of like surrender, feeling defeated, like, damn, I've been trying to get to a point where I'm actually satisfied. That's the Nine of Cups, feeling satisfied and content and comfortable to open up and express your emotions. But some of you guys have been in situations where you didn't feel comfortable. Spirit says going into the new year, it's time to move forward. If like I said, if the person is leaving you feeling confused, unsure, like it's time for you to move forward into a more peaceful energy. Even if that requires you being single and alone until you find the right one, then Spirit says do so, because you deserve this. This is the Ten of Coins. Some of you guys are going to have this Ten of Coins. You're going to have this stable, successful family life going into this new year. It may take a couple months to get it, but some of you guys might be moving in together, getting a new home together, getting engaged. It could be I feel like for some of y'all, this is going to be a big year in your relationships. Nine of Cups, because this person has a lot of respect. They literally adore you, and they have a lot of strong romantic feelings towards you. For those of you guys who are dating, you're going to meet that person. You're going to meet that person who, look, I have the Six of Cups. Some of you guys, it's because you guys have been together so long. You have a lot of ties. Your families know each other. You have family history. For some of you guys, you'll be meeting someone who actually is single. Page of Wands, okay? And this person has romantic feelings towards you. They want to pursue a relationship. You may know of this person, or they may know of you. There may be some like friend of a friend type relationships happening this year. Like you met through mutual friends or family. But also this could be that you just feel very comfortable with this person. Also, the chemistry will be off the charts. I have the Ace of Wands here. The Ace of Wands. And it's also a new start. So for some of you guys who are currently single going into the new year, it's a new start. The Wheel of Fortune is here, and I love to see it. because this is about divine timing, clearing out karmic cycles so that a new cycle can begin, and it will. Because I have the Knight of Cups here, which means there'll be someone coming in with a romantic offer, and that Ace of Wands tells me that there's going to be a spark of chemistry there. There's going to be something about this person, you two matched. Okay, it was a match. Okay, that caused you to pursue conversation, strike up a conversation, go from there and see where it goes. But Spirit says it's time for new things, clearing out old karma, letting go of any exes. Listen, if they're still in your phone, delete them and block them so they don't still have access to you in this new year. Nobody from the past that you're not even dealing with needs to have access to you in the new year. They do not. What's the advice, Spirit? What's the advice? What's the advice? What's the advice for my viewer subscriber, Spirit, in regards to relationships this year? Yes, at all costs. See, the thing is, if you delete it and block people, they don't have an open door. But a lot of times, if people are real with themselves, they leave those doors open. Because you're not going to contact me. Because I done blocked you. There's nothing going on. Oh, okay. So, paradise. Feelings of bliss and delight. Okay. All right. Spirit says you should make sure that you're only entertaining someone that makes you feel like you're in heaven. Okay, paradise, feelings of delight. It's delightful. It's a great feeling. Okay. We have guarded, standoffish, defense mechanism. Be aware of your person being a little bit guarded. Okay, somebody might have some trust issues. It could be you or them. But Spirit is basically just reassuring you that you really don't have to worry too much. We got flirting. Okay. Flirting. You got to keep the spark alive. Like I said, spice it up. Flirting. Listen. And let me just say this. Blame it on my Libra rising, okay? I like to be cute regardless of what's going on. You don't want to, you don't want to let yourself go. You don't want to let yourself go. So if you're with someone, like they met you and you were very well kept. I'm trying to figure out how to say this in the nicest way possible. If they met you and you were very well kept, like you did what you did, you kept your hair done, nails done, took care of your skin, you had your regimen, you had your, you really pampered yourself, continue doing it. Continue doing it. Okay? Continue doing it. Keep it up. Also, compliments. Compliments really go a long way. If your person is dressed to the T and they look really nice, compliment them. Make them feel like you're still attracted, like there's still that spark, there's still that chemistry there. You know what I mean? And they should be doing the same towards you. You know what I mean? Because we go out of our way, especially when we're in a relationship, we go out of our way to do things that appeal to our person, right? If you know they like a certain fragrance that you wear, you buy that fragrance, right? They compliment you when you wear a certain color, you tend to buy things that color. You know what I mean? Like it has to be a mutual thing. Like, I don't know how to put that into words, but if y'all know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, okay? All right, so we've got let down, broken promises. Be aware of that. Be aware of someone not keeping their word, okay? And look, we got the soulmate card, so that came out again. So this is like definitely a soul connection. This connection between you and this person is going to be, for those who are looking and for those who are already there, this is definitely a divine connection. Heaven sent, okay? Dreams come true when I met you. So definitely you're special to this person as much as you are to them, or vice versa. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. Reaching out. Okay, so like I said, if you have not blocked the exes, be expecting somebody to play with you. Be expecting somebody to play with you and reach out to you because you have not deleted and blocked this person from your phone. They will be reaching out because it's Mercury retrograde. All they need is time. All they need is time, and they will try you. Make sure you give them something to talk about. That's all I'm saying. Make sure you give them a show. Like, oh, I'm out with my new person now. Right? Because we're not entertaining it. So, all right, my loves. That has been all of my collective messages for the day. I don't think. Yeah, that's been all of my collective messages for the day, y'all. Sending y'all love. And yes, like Divine said, avoid the exes as retrograde. Please. Please and thank you, do us all a favor because we don't want to hear about it. I'm the tarot reader that doesn't care to hear about exes, just so y'all know. I do not care to hear about them unless, for whatever reason, they come up. For some crazy reason, they come up. I also don't like to hear about karmics. Don't care about karmics. Never have, never will. It's not my thing. Just never really been into it. If a karmic comes up in a relationship reading that I do for someone, I will let you know. Okay, but I'm thinking it's no. So thank y'all to everybody who participated this morning. Sending y'all so much love. Don't forget to do your protection rituals today. And I'm going to post in my Instagram while I'm out for those of y'all who want to be added to my protection jar tonight. The donation amount. So if you want to hop in. Anybody who's wanting a personal reading, book it today so that I can send it to you today. All right. So sending y'all so much love, peace, and blessings. And see y'all next Saturday.